Following just a quick overview of the spreadsheet, I'm going to update the Kindersley one to look more like this spreadsheet. So ultimately, we've got the accounts, we've got whether they're public or not, annual revenue. That data is a little bit dated. We can look to update that. Budgets in millions, so that's $3 billion. Production barrels BOE is what that is, and I'll make sure I put that up here. BOE, and then total amount of well spud, and then well spud in the Lloydminster area, and then kind of the gap between these two numbers right here just helps me evaluate whether they're in other markets. Um, drilling rig count, so how many drilling rigs they have. Most of them, if it's just two, it'd be in that area. And then I might say, hey, there's 5 rigs in total. 2 rigs are doing 8% of the work, so a little bit of commentary associated with that. Employees on LinkedIn. So when we look at employees down here, I've got the regulatory contacts. So the contacts that the well licenses that have a regulatory component to it or a contact associated with it. And then I have the LinkedIn contacts. So we can come in here and take a look at, excuse me, all the different LinkedIn contacts that we have associated with it. There's a couple of them that I still need to do a little bit more work with regards to which contacts or adding more contacts. And then a little bit of a snippet of information about the area, the specific area, the Lloydminster area, and then just some of my own comments associated with it. And then we've got some ID information I use to map information when I download it from our CRM system. When we look at this, the comments, this is just me making a comment, but ideally when we look at, automating this type of process, this would be, using, down the road artificial intelligence, cognitive learning to be able to come in and evaluate all of this information, how many rigs are running, how diversified it is, the people, so on and so forth, to come up, is this a good prospect or not, and kind of measure that against what your revenue would be. So look over the spreadsheet, and then we'll make up a time next week to call and to arrange a call and review it.